I've been pulled over again because of my American right to travel.
And he advised you're being video and audio recorded.
Yes. So are you, sir.
Oh, great.
Awesome. Yes.
How you doing?
Awesome all the time.
Good. Things good?
All the time, man.
Good. Let's see, you're exercising your Second Amendment right?
I exercise all of my rights, sir. The reason why is because I'm a true, natural, indigenous person of this planet, of this country. My name, of course, you guys already know because you got my information.
Yeah.
And I'm just freely traveling.
Sweet.
I'm not working using the road for commerce. They told me that I was pulled over because I was told I did not have a license. Well, I don't believe I have to have a license or insurance to be able to travel on the road.
Pretty sure you do. But...
No, you don't. It's free travel. It's called the right to travel freely, actually, is what it is. And I have that information right there. You can see both the case histories if you'd like to see it. There's 4 different case histories.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's one I don't know about. But
natural right is the one that I'm going by because I believe in natural right. I don't believe in, like, religion is man's way to make money off the creator and enslave people. I'm a spiritualist.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
This gentleman's the man who pulled me over to begin with.
Okay.
In the first place, that I just went to court for, that they made me make a mandatory appearance for. And then when I went, as I pulled away, he told me he was going to pull me over for driving without a license because it's suspended, when I don't need one to travel.
I advise you not to drive because you don't have a driver's license.
Yes, sir, you advised me and then you pulled me over. Now you're wasting more of my time, which is very precious to me because I'm below poverty. By the way, I'm ADHD, OCD, and PTSD. I don't get money from the system. The reason why is because I pride myself in that. I don't feel like costing taxpayers money. I may have to go file for it after all this harassment, though. Seriously. Yeah, I carry a firearm, actually, for the peace, good, and dignity of the country and the welfare of its people.
Outstanding.
I believe this would be called kind of double jeopardy. You've already pulled me over, the same officer, for the same offense. And now you've done it again, knowingly.
I advise you both times not to.
Sir, I don't think you know my rights. I don't think you know your own. If you did, you wouldn't have stopped me.
Well, as soon as he scratches out this citation, we're going to leave and advise you not to drive again.
Okay, well, I'm going to drive again because you guys can write me a million citations. It's just harassment. Because I have the right to travel. I am not making money off the road, sir. And I am driving a modern vehicle. That is the classification of travel freely.
Right.
My natural American right to travel freely states that I have the right to use any modern vehicle to travel freely amongst the highway without obstruction and without being obstructed. Okay, then why is it that this officer pulled me over if you understand this? Can you advise your fellow partner that he is breaking my civil rights?
Well, he's not. So I would, because a man of curiosity,
yes.
A man of the law, obviously.
Sure. Yeah.
I would love for you, or an attorney.
Yes.
An attorney.
I won't be barred, so there's no way I'll ever be an attorney, and I'll never accept a voice of demise.
To go in and win a case such as yours, so we'd have this thing done and over with.
Well, we will, and we'll get rid of the deadbeat dad law, too, because I'm pretty sure that's why I don't have a license. Has nothing to do with driving, man. I've never even had an accident in my life. I got 3 tickets. He's about to write me my 4th one. Guess what? He gave me my 3rd one.
Okay.
I only had 2 tickets in my whole life. I'm 38 years old.
Okay.
I've never had an accident. Now explain to me why I should pay for insurance. Yeah, that's right. You know, there is no reason, man. The reason why is because I'm a safe driver. Now, maybe if I had 3 or 4 or 5 accidents, I might consider that reasonable to say, hey, you need a driver's license. You need insurance. Because obviously you don't know how.
Motorcycle wreck? Or seen what happens to people that are in motorcycle wrecks?
I have rode a motorcycle my entire life. I've been around plenty of riders. I've always been an individual, and I stay that way because I like to be free.
No, but have you ever seen the effects of a motorcycle accident?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
People usually end up with a lot of hospital.
What's the point of you offering me this information, though?
No, I'm just saying that's the purpose for insurance, right?
Well, the purpose for insurance is to try to back up what you may not be able to pay for in your person.
Right.
Meaning you may not have the personal liability or the personal funds to actually be able to complete a transaction with another American without involving the court.
Gotcha.
But to force it on me is against my American civil liberties. You can't force it on me.
Right. Gotcha.
Maybe if I was some alien from another planet sentenced to community service on this prison, then you could tell me something like that, because I wouldn't have any rights. I was born here. I'm going to die here. So there's one price I got to pay for life, man. Death. That's it.
Yeah.
Period. You guys too, you know, you don't have to judge nobody. You don't have to harass people. You really don't. This man judged me as soon as I walked out of the courtroom. The judge hasn't even had a chance to judge me yet, and he pulled me over again. Did you not?
For purposes of issuing a citation for operating a motor vehicle on the state, or on the roadway in the state of Oregon,
Well, that's ridiculous, because I'm allowed to operate a motor vehicle in the state. Yeah, that's right. I have the right to travel freely.
like I said, man, I wish somebody would go ahead and clear that up for me.
Oh, we will, because now it's going to go. There's no way that I'm going to just let it go.
Right. No, I understand.
This is slavery, completely. I'm below poverty, do you understand? Not just that, man, but I mean, like, I had to ride, my concourse all the way from out in, Beatty, to get out here. Yeah, there's some more information for you. From a mountaintop, okay? Not like it was easy.
It's a beautiful country out there, man.
It is. It's a nice day, too. I wish I'd quit being harassed.
Yeah.
I think now I'm going to have to file harassment charges just so I don't have any county officials that work for me coming to tell me what to do anymore. Maybe a Title 141.
It's a 41.
You know what that is, right? Title 141 and 142? You don't know what those are? Oh, they're personal lawsuits that you can file against an individual that is harassing you that works for a political position, whether it be a judge, an officer, whatever. It's called the Title 141 or 142. Either one you want to. They both work for different things.
I'm going to pause it right there. So it's actually only a 41. It's not a 141. This is a little bit before I was well versed in the law.
Because I'm not going to put up with this, man. I don't know what makes you think that you're my boss. You pulled me over and you're issuing me a ticket to make me do something against my will.
That's my job.
Wow. Dude, that's one heck of a job, man. I'll tell you what. You know what I do for work? I split wood all day long in the middle of the mountains. You know what I do to survive? I hunt, which I'll never pay for either. I fish, which I'll never pay for either. Unless I'm doing something for sport, I don't have to have a license. So you gentlemen understand, that's Americans. Right. You cannot take away my way to live, which you're trying to do right now with my right to travel. Like I said, I had 3 tickets in my whole life before you stopped me the first time. Now I got 5. It's almost twice as many as I've had in my entire life. I'm a safe driver. Why'd you pull me over in the first place? The very first time. Because I pulled out in front of you. It's not illegal to pull out.
Talk about that because that's
it's
still
about
subject to court.
And isn't that a conflict of interest that he should have never pulled me over in the first place afterwards?
No, that has nothing to do with it. I'm just telling you that you have to go to court for that.
Yeah, I know.
So I'd like you to be able to not talk about it out here, so you can tell the judge your side of the story on that.
There is no
sense?
side of the story. He has a side of his story. I was simply traveling down the road and one of my servants pulled me over.
I understand, but I want you to be able to tell the judge that when it's your time to be able to do that.
Don't worry, gentlemen. Like I said, I have respect for the police. Just not slavery.
No, you're a very polite guy, man. I mean, it's,
I'm very direct and very straightforward. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure that all Americans don't have their rights trampled on.
Right.
Me as an individual, this is the only thing I can do to try to stop that. You see?
Would you agree that select few individuals may have screwed that up for everybody else?
No, I'll agree that media and digital technology has confused the people into believing that their rights are not their rights and that they belong to the government instead of the government belonging to them.
I can respect that. Is that digital media there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's funny.
You know how it works.
I'm using digital media too. So
This thing,
funny that you say that.
well, this doesn't work hooked up as a phone. It only works as a camera.
Gotcha.
So,
Jeremy,
yes,
go
sir.
ahead and give you your paperwork back.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm also going to issue the citation for driving while suspended on your Oregon driver's license. Okay.
Okay, well, I don't have an Oregon driver's license. Supposedly they suspended it, so you can't actually do that. It's a conflict of interest.
Okay.
But even better, I have the right to travel, sir,
I understand.
on the highway without making commerce, which I am not making money today. I am making a mandatory
I
appearance.
understand.
Actually, no, I'm making a special visitation to the court because they have asked me to.
Okay. You have a court date on the 30th of this month at 500 Klamath Avenue. Okay. If you have any questions about it, there's a phone number on the back that you can call and ask questions. Do you have any questions for me?
Sure, did you give me this ticket because you just seen me in the court, not have to come back, but I come back today?
You have a nice day.
You too.
Question.
Gentlemen,
All right, man. Take care.
you too. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't harass me as I leave.
Okay.
I will be filming.
Okay. Well, check it out.
Yeah,
So we're going to advise you not to drive.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, you guys have done your job at that point.
Okay.
You've done your job at that point.
I know.
If you advise me not to drive, you've done your job. If I get in an accident down the road, then you could press charges against me.
Right.
Because then it's a warranted stop.
Okay.
Him harassing me stopped me as I leave the courthouse because I had to make a mandatory appearance or what I call a special visitation.
Right.
That's illegal.
Okay. I'm going to advise you not to drive.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to leave and presume that you're not going to do that. Okay?
All right.
Does that sound reasonable?
Sure does.
Have a great day.
You too.
Take care, man.
You too. Well, I guess that's another court date. But eventually, people will stop having their rights trampled on. See, you only get what you stand for, and sometimes it's not easy. But I guarantee you that they are not going to enslave me.